Okay, so don't worry about the boiler running. It's got the gas turned off at the moment. I'm just running it to cool the heat exchanger down. I'll go into a fault mode due to a lack of gas shortly. I'm always going on about people making flues good. I don't like them being made good. These seals with the Viessmann are perfectly adequate to seal a hole, and Viessmann are quite happy with that as a seal. And you can see on this job, if it had been made good, I'd have a nightmare. I'd have to chip it all out and make it all good again. As it is, I just undid the clip for the flue at the top. With a great amount of heaving and pulling, I managed to dislodge the end of the flue from the thing. These fit in really, really firmly. They don't fall apart. They're really, really strong. Popped that apart, pushed it out of the way. I've been able to unscrew my flue turret, get that out of the way. And that's been quite easy. But I just thought I'd show you what's happened. This has been dislodged, and if you have a look at it, you can see it's all disintegrated around the outside, so it wasn't possible to make a new seal. Very, very luckily, as I do lots of work on Viessmann boilers, I carry the spares. So here you go, here's a new one in good condition, nice and pliable, not going to fall apart. And that pops in the top there, sits in there, and then the turret sits down. But these really aren't very well made. They're not a good fit, not a good design. Not happy with them at all. But if I'm careful with this, get everything lined up well, this should actually make a good seal and last. And the main reason they come loose, by the way, is that when people get the boilers delivered, they hold onto this piece and lift the boiler. And this isn't strong enough, although it's got a lip across here. It distorts the top and pulls the turret out of the rubber. And then they don't do a proper set of checks. So I think you've seen on one of my videos where I do the integrity check. We put the tube down through the air inlet, we drop it down to the air inlet inside the boiler, take a flue analysis, and if this seal isn't working, you'll pick up the POCs coming back in that test. If you're just testing this top here, you're not checking the whole flue. The case actually forms part of the flue system, so this is all part of the flue, all around here. And you're not testing this unless you drop that tube through into the bottom of the boiler. So always drop it through. Make sure you buy a boiler when you can do that. I don't know if you can do it on the new 200s today. Certainly could do it on the old ones. Yeah, so pop a new seal in. We'll reposition the top, screw it down. It's just held in with self tappers. Reposition the flue in, strap the flue back on the outside, and that job's done. And this boiler will run, although it'll look very ugly and pretty stained and horrible. This boiler will be good for another 10 years, maybe even longer. So, speak to you later.